And we're live on the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Wonderful day to you all out there. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. It's been a crazy little morning. I went outside and then put Bubbles on the deck, and the squirrel went by, and we almost lost Bubbles. But she's back. She got a little excited. Anyway, good morning, 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Yesterday, I talked about what is Agile, what my thoughts were on Agile, and I kind of touched on a little bit because there's so many ways you can go into it. And today, I want to talk about what is Scrum. We talk about Scrum. I like Scrum. I use Scrum. I'm a Scrum cheerleader, or an Agile cheater, whatever you want, cheerleader, whatever you want to call it. And I want to talk about that a little bit today. And then in the end, I'm going to share a little clip about our Slack channel program, which we're introducing to help people communicate and have some fun. So, 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And here we talk about Scrum and Agile. Today, we're going to talk about Scrum a little bit in a simple version, simply what it is. And so we can bring value to customer, not spend a lot of hours doing it, enjoy things along the way. So, oh, and by the way, don't forget, tonight we're doing a jobs program. So it'll be interesting to see the fluctuation in the job market since the last time we did it last week. And so, Scrum. What is Scrum? I don't know. Scrum is kind of different. Scrum, I liked Scrum because it gave shape and form to what I used to do, but I got a different twist as I've coached many teams and been Scrum Master and been involved in Agile in a while. Scrum, in my mind, is a framework of events to create opportunities to transform. Okay. And it's a little different twist than what you mean. Oh, Scrum is just these events. But what happens as an event can be transformative in what goes on. Where people want Agile coaches, Scrum Masters to dictate and tell you, do this, do that. You know, there's some managers, because that's how they learned to be managers in the past, and they have that expectation. But a real Agile coach or Scrum Master facilitates these events with guidance from, like, the Scrum Guide gives you some real guidance tools to use during these events to help get the most out of it for the team, but uses it in conjunction with the team. The team comes up with how they would like to transform, how they would like to operate these events. The Agile coach like myself just brings lots of experiences to share with the team to see if they would like to use any of those in their journey. And it's not to say, I did this at the last group and we did it this way and it must work for you because I know it works. That is not what we're supposed to be doing, though a lot of people will do that, and it gives Scrum a bad name. You know, the other thing about allowing the team to determine how they want to run these events allows the Scrum activities to be more sticky, more adapted by the team. The more you say it's your idea, the less likely it's going to continue on past when you are gone, because it does happen. People do rotate out of teams. I saw a cartoon post about Scrum Masters hiding with the team. And sooner or later, Scrum Masters, your best bet is to find new teams, learn new things, learn new challenges, and not necessarily being with the same team forever. Sometimes everyone needs to break apart, try it, and then when the team wants, they need another Scrum Master to help them through their next level journey. Maybe they hired a bunch of new people and they really need someone to come in and help facilitate the teaming aspect and bringing people along into the team, because it's kind of hard for teams to do that by themselves. So they ask for a Scrum Master or an Agile coach to facilitate that activity. But again, the events are, and this is the tough part. This is where I said they might not like what they hear. These events are feedback loops. You look at it, look at the whole sprint. It's a feedback loop continuous along each other, how you work together as a team. Look at sprint planning. Sprint planning is a feedback loop from the customer to the team on what they would like to be next. And these are all the things we would like. And you get feedback. No, I don't want that. I would rather have this. And there's a little bit of kind confrontation, a little bit of conflict there. I want to do code, I want product, and you go back and forth. So there's little feedback loops there in the sprint planning. And there's also part of the sprint planning where the dev team or the team building it has to decide how they want to tackle the problem. And there's a little bit of discussion and feedback loops among each other. What is the best solution or what makes sense at the time? Not necessarily the best, but a path forward. So there's a lot of give and take and discussion in that. Daily Scrum, feedback loops. Here's what I'm doing. Did you try this? I'm stuck here. I could use some help here. I got this done. It's going out there. Hey, I found a bug. And this is where I found it. This is what I saw. So, and oh, hey, product owner, we have this done. We would like to get a meeting with you today. What time would be available? Even that question I'm asking, what time would you be available, is a little feedback loop so the team can figure out when they want to meet with that product owner, right? Sprint review, massive feedback loop. Here's something we're going to show off what we did, and a lot of teams, some are afraid to do it. It's hard to get that feedback. I have troubles getting feedback too. I'm not saying it's easy. It's a tough thing to do. And one of the reasons why people don't like Scrum so much is there are these feedback loops, feedback on how you did from other people, right? Not just, oh, I know I'm perfect and this is the way it is. And no one thinks that. Well, some people do think they're perfect, but there is feedback loop on different angles to attack things. So there's all these feedback loops. And then the last one, the retrospective, feedback on oneself, right? Feedback on the team. How did we do as a team? Being honest with each other. And this is where an agile coach or scrum master comes into play. It helps facilitate these discussions. Not to say you suck, you're awesome, whatever, and I'm the best because I'm the scrum master, right? No, that's not how it works. But it's a facilitation to help them grow and figure out in their journey. And then I would even go back a little bit here and say feedback as far as the Scrum guide. People like quote, oh, it's a Scrum guide. It takes it's like a sprint goal. A sprint goal is a tool to help teams progress in their journey, right? It's a tool. It's an idea that has worked in the past and something they're sharing. And working on that is another aspect of the Scrum and these different backlog items and everything. But it's about these feedback loops, these events, framework events, having someone facilitate them and really pushing people to the point where they have to get feedback. People don't like feedback. They don't like it unless you're telling them they're awesome. And then they're like, are you lying to me? What's going on? Tell me the truth, right? But do they really want to hear the truth? Probably not. But there is a balance of little micro improvements and doing a good job and balancing that feedback loop. So in my mind, Scrum is a series of events to provide feedback loops that helps people transform as a team and individually. And one of the key aspects of having a Scrum Master in there is to help facilitate those discussions. Because when you're really in those discussions, it's hard to facilitate the discussion. Also, it's very difficult to take the neutral stance, which is going to be one of our meetup.com activities we're going to talk about, not this month, but I think next month in March we're gonna do a talking about neutrality from a facilitation part. How to be neutral. So we're gonna talk about that in our March meetup. This, by the way, speaking of meetups, we have Jennifer Steele, and she's going to be presenting Kanban. I think next week is when it's coming. Yeah, or is it next week? It's the 15th. So it'll be the 15th of February, and it'll be a good thing on Kanban. And if you know from, next week, a little more than a week and a day away. If you look at the job postings, Kanban they had 47,000 postings last week. I think I can put that up on our banner. Let me see the banner. I just want to say, so if you worry about your job, you got CSM 11,000, PSM 2,000, Safe Agile 8,000, Less Agile 1,000, Kanban 47,000 postings. 47,000. I don't know how they would have to be weird. The algorithm, I think the algorithm LinkedIn is totally messed up, to be honest with you, but The factor's 47,000. I mean, PMP has 432,000 postings for that certification. So to learn more about Kanban, no matter who you are, is a good thing. And Jennifer's a good teacher. So it'll be interesting to hear what she has to say. And with that, I'm going to wish you a great day. Happy Scrumming. I'm going to play the little video I put together for our Slack channel. Hope you get to join. One of the things on the Slack channel I'm going to be doing different than just a typical chat channel. I'm going to help facilitate discussions. I'm going to offer coaching to everyone in the Slack channel, challenges along the way. And one of the things I offered as an experiment to people in the Slack channel yesterday was, I want to know what your goals are, and I want to know how often you want me to inquire about your goals to keep you on track. See if I can help you keep on track to your goals. It's not my goal. It's whatever your goal is and how often you would like me to chat in on Slack and help facilitate that growth pattern you have. So it's going to be a little different than your normal thing. So with that, I'm going to show this little video. I want to wish you a great day. Bubbles is nice and relaxed after getting all excited about the squirrel. So here we go. Roll. Hey, and welcome. Thank you very much from the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show for all your support and activities and contributing to our program. We are starting to offer this Agile Slack channel where Agile people can come together, talk about different aspects. I just wanted to share some of the things we have. Podcasts, masterminding, conferences, job interviews, questions. We do introduction, we do motivation, we talk about Kanban, product owner, QA testing, retrospective, a little bit of everything, celebrating your wins and your Agile practices, things that energize you, sharing different things, different programs. And we wanted to bring this because a lot of these social media engines, it's all based on algorithm and not necessarily what you're interested in this way. And this Slack program that you can comment, contribute, and watch and learn from others in the Agile group at your pace at when you want to do. If you're interested, please send me a message. Connect at 5 a.m. Mester Scrum. Or you can go on our website. We have a blog post on how to join our Slack channel. I just want to have a 30-minute conversation, make sure this works for you, because we want people that are active, that are going to come in maybe once a week or every day if you like, but not like once every 6 months. We want to make sure people are active and engaged, and this is beneficial for them and us. Okay, I just wanted to give you a brief, and one thing, I was freaking out totally, because when I hit play on that video, the mute button went on, and I had no idea whether or not I was live and talking on the show or I was muted for the whole time I talked. And I'll be honestly, I was like, oh my God, did I just do a whole program without any sound? But hopefully I did. We'll find out a little bit. So I stopped it a little bit earlier just because I was freaking out. And I want to wish you an awesome day. Check out our Slack channel. There is a link. I'll post a link in different aspects of it. And I want to wish you all a great day. Hope you can join us. And take care. Bye. See ya. You got 2 buttons to click on here.